Hey guys, I'm planning on building a fort, so I'm gonna start doing that, and yeah. Alright, so here's this fort, and so what I've done is I've gotten this string, and I've cut it, and I've put knots on these 3 sticks that I cut down. And I just cut down this with a handsaw. All you need for this is a handsaw. And I just cut that tree down. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them into like even portions across the entire tree, and then I'm gonna lay those like bang, 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 bang. This is what it looks like right now. Alright guys, so I built my fort. I built this fort. It's pretty good, but this is it, and it looks pretty good. I will be sleeping in this tomorrow, so I don't think I think it's gonna be really cold. It's not supposed to get that cold tomorrow, but I still think it's gonna be pretty cold. It's only supposed to get down to 30, which is not cold. But I'm gonna be sleeping in that little area right there. I think I'm gonna put some stuff in the front too. So yeah. So I'm gonna keep getting these like tiny little trees and putting them in a pile. So I'm doing this, and I just realized that this top part needs a lot of help because there's not much there. Like this bottom part, it's pretty good. There's like 6 layers right there. But up here, not as much. Because look at that. There's just a clear cut through. I need to be doing it right there. Alright, so the fort is done. I did some building off camera. But that took another day. But it's finally finished. And so now we're going to get some of our supplies for the night. We're going to be using this Fortnite bag because nobody cares about this thing anymore. I got this when Fortnite was like at its peak. Got it for school. But let's get some of our supplies now. First thing we're going to need is a sleeping bag. Right here. Leave this asleep back, and then we zip it upwards. Leave this at the top. And these zip together. So let's do that. This sleeping bag is actually really good because it has a lot of fluff in here. A lot. But I don't want all that fluff, so I can get stuck on the zipper, which I just did. And we're going to be using this Fortnite pillow. I was obsessed with Fortnite when I was like 8. I use this every night. I do like 100 of these. It's for grip strength. And I'm gonna get some lanterns, like some lights, to go with it too. And so let's. And I extended it out. It goes all the way out to like way back here. But yeah. I'm out here. In the fort, I built this. It's cold, but I got my sleeping bag. You can't really see it, but there's a sleeping bag right there. I got a little lantern. There's one outside too. I'm just gonna sleep in here. This is what I'm sleeping in. It looks like I'm about to go rob a bank, but I'm gonna do this now. Here's the thumb. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. What it looks like for me in my fort right now. So I had some chips. I ate those. There's some sirens going off right now. Look, my glasses are right there. And it's gonna light my shoes. My feet go all the way down there. And there's some room above my head. Right behind me was a little bit back there. But I decided to just go right here. Because it was easier for me. Yeah. I'm gonna go to sleep. So I'm gonna go to sleep now. See you tomorrow. Oh yeah, by the way, when I was cutting stuff, I cut my hand with a handsaw. Yeah. Good night. Alright, well, it's daytime now. I have to get my shoes on and everything. Get my glasses on real quick. Oh, they're foggy. They're not supposed to be that foggy. It's not fog, it's ice, guys. It's ice on my glasses. So I need to put them in my sleeping bag for a little bit. It got colder. It's about like 28 degrees there. It got colder than it was supposed to. That's why I'm shivering right now. But we have to get out of here. Go back to the main house. Alright, guys. I gotta get all this stuff. For reference, guys, it's very tiny. I'm in 0.5 right now. It is very tiny in here. And now you can actually see that it goes down there. There's not leaves in there. It goes down there. And there's a little window, you can see it now. So, put that blanket up there. My feet are cold, guys. That was one bad thing about this. My feet were cold the entire time. So, here's what it is. That's what you're gonna get with camping. I didn't have a fire. So, here's what it is. I also did turn this off, this lantern off, when I was sleeping. And I turned this one that was out here off too. Wow. I just did that. I did it. I made a bet with my dad that if I did it, I got $50. And if I didn't, I had to wash all the cars. So I just earned myself $50. That's pretty nice. Now I have to get everything packed up. And everything's dirty. So that's gonna be something that's gonna kind of be annoying to do. But first things first, I'm gonna get my Crocs on. And move this lantern out here. Ah, it's nice. Oh yeah. So something inside the fort did break, so everything kind of shifted down. But other than that, it held up pretty well. I would rate this 9 out of 10. I would sleep in it again, actually. It was actually pretty nice. It was actually cozy in there. It was like nice. I didn't really hear any noises for the entire night. I actually did wake up at 12:50 because I heard stuff outside. And there was some animal circling around. You can see like the patches in the grass, patches in the leaves. But there was something that was circling around. But that's what I woke up to. And then there was police sirens for the rest of the night. So that was also annoying. That's what I was sleeping with there. That pillow was all the way up there though, in that little patch, and I was closer to the wall. Anyway, let's start getting packed up. Is that right there? Then I get the tractor. And what else? First trip. I think for the second trip, I'm gonna bring everything that's dirty. That goes with that. I'm gonna have to do 2 trips, but I don't know what to bring. For the first trip, I think I bring this sleeping bag and the lanterns in the bag. Pretty much everything that I just can bring. That got rained on. Oh, it did rain last night. Okay, well, this thing got rained on. So it did rain last night. And that's why the ground is wet. Yes, it did rain last night, but I didn't get wet, so that's a plus, actually. Everything that's in here I can use. I didn't really go in my book bag other than for the, this thing, my little beanie and the face mask that I had. That looked like I was robbing a bank. Actually, it's in here. Didn't I throw it in here? I was cold, my feet were cold. Yeah, here it is. I had these. Yeah. It was. I could have stuffed that in my pocket, actually. And then I hope I inspired some people to make a fort. Hey man, you got trees in your backyard, and you got a handsaw, you can do it. You can do it. It was honestly really fun to make. And I might make another video sleeping in that, or I might make another fort and sleep in that. But animals don't really come around this fort, that's why I did it. But of course, the one time I did it, some animal did. I don't think it was a big animal, I think it was like a big squirrel. But I'm gonna pour my sleeping bag up. Made it back in safely, changed my clothes and everything. Mission complete. You have been watching The Outdoorsy. Thanks for watching.